Alright, I want to talk to you about a cool tool to increase the conversion rates for your websites and your sales pages. That tool is called MuVar. And what it is it's a testing software that kind of takes your A/B or split testing and kicks it up a level. And it's much, much more effective. So I'm going to show you on my site here that has MuVar installed. I'm going to go ahead and log into it. And just to show you here, each section of the sales page, go ahead and bring that up again. Okay, each section of the sales page is loaded into MuVar as a variable. So for example, this headline itself is a variable. The color and the font size is another variable. Each one of these paragraphs is a different variable in MuVar. And what it does is it tests combinations of variables to see which ones are the most profitable, and it shows the ones that are most profitable more often. And then it tests out new variables that you enter in to see if they're more profitable than the control or the ones that are out there. So again, here's my sales page, and each element you see on here is a different variable that I test. And here's how MuVar works. Basically, you just kind of set it and forget it. Once you set up MuVar, it'll automatically track visitors to your site and track the ratios, the conversions, and you can look at that through the standard conversion report. And here you can see this is where all the data is, all the crunching is done in MuVar. Here I have an overall statistic that just basically gives me a rundown of how many visitors have come to the site versus sales dollars, what the conversion ratio is, and how much that visitor is worth. And then it gives me breakdowns. See here I have a variable for paper, which is the border format. I'm testing several different variables there. A standard paper background, which is kind of what you see here with this shadowed box. Black backgrounds, blue background, yellow background, green, red, so on and so forth. Then headline formats, okay. Arial size 10 in blue, black, Tahoma, impact in different sizes. And MuVar is just gonna sit there and it's gonna automatically test out all these variables and rule out unprofitable ones and only show the profitable variables. And what this does over time, with enough visitors to your site, is it's just going to keep increasing that visitor value until it's more and more profitable. See, and then in here I have my different headlines, and it's breaking each of those down and telling me, how much each headline is worth and what the conversion ratios are. And you see here I have a null variable in MuVar. That's always a good idea to test out the nothingness data set because sometimes that wins out. Now you don't really see that in the headline, but you might see it in some other areas. See if I could find one where that works. Description. The null, see right here in the description. Okay, not having a description at all actually wins out some of the time. Right here so far, this description is better than the null, but sometimes it does win out. In this case, it is converting a little bit. Product picture, as you can see here, the null, the product picture, and that's this part right here. I'll show you. The sales page, that's this part of the sales page, this product picture, which is actually a picture with a video behind it. Okay, not showing that at all beats out showing the picture. In fact, it's not even converted one person, whereas never showing a picture is really vastly superior in that instance anyway. Guarantees, testimonials, call to action, and then lastly the order link. So that's it. And again, it's a very simple tool. There's some other reports. Just go back here. That it has traffic source reports, traffic hop link reports. If you use ClickBank and ClickBank affiliates, it'll track those hop link IDs. And just to show you kind of what this looks like. See, there it tells me who the affiliates are that are promoting this product and the traffic that they're sending to this sales page. And some other reports in here, URL reports, domain reports, and then it'll give those breakdowns, the sales by the URLs and domains, and then lastly the update template and add variable. Again, the product is called MuVar. It's very slick, very nice, and I'll just show you the author's website right here. It's James Broush, is his product, and I wanted to show you. I noticed this post on his blog where he's actually talking about using MuVar on a site of his, and I believe this site is for his intern program. But basically here, his visitor value is up to $32, which is really incredible. Of course, he's probably directing some pretty highly qualified traffic or quality traffic to it, but irregardless, through MuVar, and he's kind of documented what's happened here over time. It started out a conversion rate that was very low, and then now over the course of however many days or weeks, it's really increased, pretty much automatically just by using the software. So again, if you have sales pages, this is a great tool. It's also a good tool for going beyond just sales pages. Opt-in pages or any kind of a web page where you want a user to take an action, and you can just have it test different elements that it will try and increase that action the user takes. Now that might be filling in a form or clicking on a button, or so on and so forth. And again, it's just pretty much set it and forget it software. You load it up and let it run, and it will do all the work in the background to create a higher converting sales page.